Alright, yo yo yo, I am said Monster Party, and this is my latest rendering algorithm. I went through a handful of algorithms starting with, literally Hollow Knight in like 2017, 2018. Slicing the game into different rendering layers and drawing each of those layers in VR. That was incredibly inefficient, but with some heavy optimization it became playable. And I liked it, but it really wasn't ideal, and I lost a lot of the details in the intermittent layering. So this is the latest algorithm. This is my Steel Soul run. I did beat GMS a little bit ago, but then I wanted to keep exploring this save file, and I also wanted to test this algorithm, so here we are. So I'm in SteamVR. I'm on a Valve Index and a Lenovo Legion gaming laptop with a 3060. My headset is currently running at 144 frames a second. I do have some frames being dropped once in a while. I think running with the expanded view, I'm dropping down into the 120s right now, which isn't terrible. I was hoping to get this to run just a little over 144 steadily, but I was able to really optimize the rendering in SteamVR by doing it partially in SteamVR and partially by tracking the headset's position and then feeding that back into the isometric rendering. So you're seeing the desktop view right now with my Sterallax 6 Degree of Freedom overlay. I'll show you my VR view real quick. Oh no, you are seeing the VR view. This would be the desktop view. Maybe. There we go. So that's the desktop view. So you can see, even isometrically in the rendering, when I move my head up, it goes down. When I move my head down, back, forward. Right. Actually, I should go back and forward this way, because the point of view for me in VR is that direction. So this is the desktop view, which is just a cropped version of what my left eye is seeing, which is really close to the original look of the game, which I'm pretty happy with. You can still see my head movements because that's necessary for the VR immersion to look like it's 6 degrees of freedom rather than 3, but I do have those minimized. The isometric cameras are in world units, and SteamVR operates in real world units, which are meters. So I think the closest that I can come up to with this specific setup is 50 world units in game camera is about a meter in SteamVR, or in actual reality as far as head position tracking goes, depending on exactly how I scale it. Right now, again, I have the desktop view locked as closely as I possibly can to the original game's presentation. And my VR view, I have an extra 25% of the frame on all four sides to allow a little bit of spill over for everything in VR, depending on how much I crank up my inner pupil distance isometrically, which looks like this. You can see my health bar shift left in my right eye and right in my left eye, and you're seeing my left eye, so it's going to shift right as I increase the isometric depth. Also, if I lean close enough, you can see the blur filters popping in and out based on my camera depth to the background. Which the abruptness of the popping I'm not super thrilled with. I would like that to be a little bit smoother, but I do really love being able to just lean closer to the game and get more detail in the backgrounds. There's so much cool detail in the background that is, in my not so humble opinion, a little over blurred. If I cut out my overspill, I can get some higher frame rates like so. Now I'm back up in the 140s, 150s. I do have a little bit of edge violation going on in VR right now because in my right eye, the left side of the HUD is getting clipped. I'll show you that view. So here are both of my eyes, and you can see in my right eye, the left side of the HUD is committing an edge violation. If I overscan this, though, I get a bigger viewing window by 25% on all sides, and I don't get those edge violations, though it is currently scaling the Parallax background layers with it in size. I need to fix that. Ideally, I'm going to grab those background layers and just paint them into a skybox. In later versions, this is version 0.2 of the isometric Sterallax6DOF. Oh my god. Oh, no, no, no. Oh god. Nope. I forgot I didn't have Silk Spear. Oh, boy can jump. Nope. Well, not dying in Steel Soul. But anyway. So, yeah. Isometrically rendered in 2D with both eyes using the Parallax, but a stereo pipeline. I'm calling it Sterallax. And those particles are a little close. Let's back this off a little bit. So yeah, same Sterallax rendering algorithm framing that I was quite happy with in so that would be the normal framing, or the normal-ish framing for the desktop, though. You can see if I lean close, those vines pop into focus. Let me increase the isometric tracking. So actual world units compared to ISO world units is about 50 ISO world units per real world meter. So I'm going to crank that closer to actual scale. And you can see now as I lean close, I'm going to crank it even further. There's so much detail in the background. Look at this. I can just, like, lean in for days. Yeah, I do need to better track some of these layers to get them to pop a little bit less like that. Yeah, I think that's really fun. So let's set this back into something a little bit more realistic. Like I said, 50 is about actually accurate when we are in this mode. Alright, I have double jump now. I just got double jump from Fae Form. I've been playing in Steel Soul for quite a while without it. Oh god. Oh. Man, is that dude scary. Oh, the Beast Shard label is a little too far away. Let me... Oh, it's gone already. Alright, I need to shift that. Some of the distance layering is different with these different view modes. I need to make that a little more uniform when I jump between those modes so it hops less in the zoom and point of view. The goal with this is to have a series of keyboard commands to fine-tune the link between the 6 degree of freedom head position tracking that's operating in meters and the Unity camera tracking that's operating in world units, to smooth out this experience a little bit from that standpoint. Yeah, the Memoriam map element is a little too distant in this mode. So I need to do some math and get those to line up a little better. I feel really bad killing things in the Memoriam. Like, it's supposed to be to save them forever, but at the same time, like, these things are pissing me off. Oh. Right, double jump. Keep forgetting that I got double jump. The rune spell looks so cool in 3D. I need to do an actual layer count because right now I am seeing UI layer. Actually, no, the particle layer is closer than the UI. So there's a particle layer in front of the UI. There's foreground bushes, 2 layers of platforms, background bushes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12, 14 layers total right now that I'm seeing. So yeah, breaking into 7 like I was before was definitely not quite right. My impulse is to kill you, but I feel bad killing you. I'm in Steel Soul, so... Oh, you're back. Yes. Ha 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 ha! I love the way that breaks and opens up. Oh, that's so neat. Yeah. Looks great in 3D. Oh, right. Ha! These guys. Oh. Ah. Not used to double jump. I keep thinking it's gonna cloak and I double jump. Sorry, buddy. Nope. Oh, in the start menu. Oh, that's probably on the same layer. I can probably adjust these together. Nope, that's the UI. No, wrong way. There it is. So at first I was really annoyed that the game did all these on different cameras because I had to like manually tweak all of them and the alignments were a major chore at first. But now that I do have them on separate cameras and separate controls, it is actually nice to be able to settle that depth independently like that to really hone and tweak and try to artfully dance between preserving the original game presentation and really making good use of the 3D VR, getting good frame rates. Figuring out how to keep the motion and head tracking pleasant and artful. Yeah, that just background popped a little bit there. Ha 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 ha. I wonder if I can get that to transition smoothly. Oh, too close. Memory lock it. Oh, that reminds me, I need to get the Vesti crest. Go back to a normal view. Normal-ish view. Oh, right. I don't have cloak. I have double jump. Just gonna avoid those guys. Oh, right. Volt vessels are up here. I love volt vessels. Oh, the electricity looks so good. Oh, because it's even on the right layers. That's so... It's like this game was designed for this sometimes, man. Oh. Feel bad breaking the glass in the museum. Oh, and they're all in front of their plaques. So that's the dude from the Wormways, that's the Scissor dude, that's a Beast Fly, that's the Muck dude. This is just like crud. Let's bring this a little closer. That's so neat. Meow. Meow meow. Meow meow meow. Meow. Come here, buddy. You gonna come sit with me? Meow. Make sure we are, I love the fact that I can rotate my head at least without changing the spectator point of view. I might add a more smooth or normal gaming camera back in for a spectator view. Or even just the literal vanilla gaming camera. But it is kind of neat to be able to like look around. And at least the spectators are seeing my head movements, even if not my head rotations, which I think are more interesting point of view anyway. Ooh, I never noticed that in the background. What are you? Oh, and there's all the crud from the crows. Cause. Oh, right. Oh, the big boy. Alright. Okay, we're gonna play this real safe. Oh. Nope. Oh, he's not that bad. I'm pretty happy with this blend of the game camera movements and my head movements, but still having it anchored in Steam VR. I was a little worried that this would cause me nausea, because I'm pretty sensitive to that. I cannot play Boneworks or Bone Lab at all. My nephew is so obsessed with that game, and I'm just like, oh, there's so many cages here. I didn't even realize those were all cages. Boop, 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 and they all disappear. I guess it makes sense. Huh. Those don't even just blur out, they're just gone entirely. Same as that background. Interesting. Yeah, and the background isn't Sterallaxing quite right, but it is fun to be able to just like look around it and like peer out. Oh, I can see all the rooftops down here. Oh, that's so fun. I see that on the other side too. Yeah, but it's different. There's like... Wow. There's so much, like, detail. It's like he just drew and drew and drew and drew and then, like, later decided to cut and crop or whatever. Oh, and these fans. Contrary motion. Can't help but go down through here and then we'll go back to Volt Vessels. Oh, they're right there. That is definitely the other benefit of a Steel Soul run. Oh, that's funny. So a bunch of my achievements are messed up because launch day I couldn't buy this game on Steam. And I tried for like an hour and then I gave up and I just bought it on GOG. Steam was down for me for 3.5 hours launch day, which is wild. What? Oh, I can't hit the ceiling. Detail is just incredible. I keep leaning closer expecting it to pixelate or something and it just doesn't. Like, I could even upscale this. My frame rates are still good. Yeah, 120s, that's fine. Right, it's over here. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was a little too easy. Really? That was it? Come on. Volt Vessels. Ooh, and I can lean back and see all the glowy bits over here. Yeah, I wonder how difficult it would be to get those things to fade in and out rather than popping so aggressively like that. The other thing about the ISO camera on this is in the first version, if you moved your head away from the screen at all, literally even a millimeter, is elements would disappear out of the background. And at first I thought things were just... Oh, Jesus, that scared the crap out of me. Oh. Man. At first I thought things were just... like getting their layer order messed up and something's going in front of something, but I think there's just a maximum render depth that was very quickly surpassed just moving my head back a millimeter in VR. So I have it capped, so if I lean forward I can get more detail and look through the levels like that, but as I lean backwards, once I hit about here, you can see the layer kind of grab and follow with me as I lean back, but then it still resets to that, which I'm pretty happy with that solution. I could have tried to increase the max render depth, but honestly at this point I was like, I've done so many tweaks like that that have broken other things. I'm just going to set a clamping max point to moving back in VR. Okay, I still need to go further left and down. I also love that I can recline, so if I want to put it up here, I can. I can just look at it up here. Might be a little too high. That's comfy. So in VR, swap back to OBS for a moment. I can... So there's my stereo VR view. Close out OBS. And then I have desktop view here. My 3D ISO Sterallax 6-degree situation going on here. And I can lock the screen to a position in SteamVR, or I can have it follow my face and decide where I want it. And then I can decide I want it here and lock it there and then look around. But it's also like really fun to just like look around and dance with it while it's moving. Which is surprisingly not nauseating. I'll lock that back. That looks comfy. What was I doing? I think we're going left from here. All of the little bits of red and green filtering into the gray and silver. And gold. No? Isn't there a path through here somewhere? Can I turn on hitboxes? Do I have that on? I don't. What was the key that I had for hitboxes? Oh well. That was the other fun thing. Oh right, because I don't have a normal desktop view, so the hitboxes aren't visible. I wonder if I can set up a mode that just shows a totally vanilla desktop view. So I can show hitboxes, because right now it's tracking the ISO I. I might need to put that on. I should probably put that on a right-click menu maybe on the screen, so if somebody is watching on desktop, they can be on keyboard, mouse, and kind of emceeing, running whatever mods and getting whatever point of view that they want. Oh no, this is this part. Alright. Here we go. Ooh, come on. Last try. Alright. Ooh, please tell me. No. Oh man, I really need some health right now. Ooh, the splats look great. Haha. Oh, these big boys. You're a big boy. Not terribly fast, though. Or bright. Into the spikes. He's so cute. Oh, he's so squishy. He's so squishy. He's so thick. I want to boop his nose. Oh, it looks so boopable. Oh god. Anyway, I got off on a huge tangent there. But yeah, so that is my current Sterallax 6 degree of freedom. Sterallax referring to the stereo rendering of a parallax system using isometric cameras, but 6 degrees of freedom referring to the fact that I get 3 degrees of rotation in SteamVR and then 3 degrees of freedom in position in SteamVR that is also being echoed to the camera's isometric stereo cameras and being tracked appropriately. Yeah. So, this is my little log for the day. On the off chance anybody made it this far into the video, thanks for watching. I'll probably just use this as a log and delete it later. And maybe edit it down to something. Oh, there's a spool in the metalwork in the background of the bench. That's so fun. And it echoes the silk spool in the background there, which is completely lost in the detail. I mean, I guess I can kind of see it. It's so fun to be able to just look around and through it. So yeah, but mostly just collecting my thoughts and wasting space on YouTube. Hee hee. I wonder what the cog work looks like. Oh, no. Duffed that pogo. Oh wait, the cog work is further left. Oh, Enclave looks huge. Oh, it looks gigantic. It looks so much bigger. You can see this guy in his little tent. Oh. You can see all the layers in the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, so the floor. That is even with Hornet and the Caretaker. And then there's those bricks, and those even aren't on the same distance layer. Those are all very slightly offset from each other. So, like, yeah, they all have their own Z variable. So, like, if we're actually counting layers, we got far distant and smoke and particles in front of that. Then we have this fence layer, and then this dark overlay. So that's 1, 2, 3 is the dark overlay. 4 is these. Oh no, there's. Okay. Far distant, blurry fence. Dark bottom of that fence is 3. Bottom corner of that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, if like you're actually counting every single element, there's 30 some layers. Like you could think of this group of bricks as being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But they're clearly like not exactly on the same layer, but yeah, ballpark 14-ish layers, plus the particles in front, the lighting in front, the UI, that overlay. Do I need rosaries for anything at this point? I guess why not? Don't care. I think I need this for either Wormwaves or the Prince. Oh, and there's a little dude in a tent there too. Yeah, it's weird how that backing fence disappears like that. I know I said goodbye, but I really want to run some cog work. He's down this way. Funny every time. Nope, almost hit my head on that. Have I been through here? Don't think I have in the save. Oh, I should have circled on for this. Nope. Did I open that all the way? I think I did. Oh god. Well. Ooh, that's what I needed. I want to try to fight this guy. I kind of do. That just felt unfair. I feel so overpowered with these weapons. Well, I didn't even equip Volt Vessels. Alright, well, if I'm feeling that overpowered, I should try fighting Lace while I'm here. Got that. I'm gonna wait a cycle. Oh! Oh God. Whoops. What? Oh, was I too low? I was probably too low. Oh God, I did it again. No. Clawline saved me. Is it Clawline or is it Harpoon? Are they Geo or are they Rosaries? Is it a Bell Beast or is it a Stag? All these questions and more are left completely unanswered in the code written by Team Cherry. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, dude, there's like the logos on the hubs of the gears. Cool. That's super fun. Although the health UI is drifting through and not tracking. I don't know how I feel about that. Wait, I'm going to Lace. Right? I'm doing Lace? Might as well. I like how you can see her step through the dust, and the beam of light coming down is really good too. Should have grabbed some silk. Oh, I should have got the Volt Vessels. That was like half the plan. Oh. What? Nope. 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 Oh God, I jumped into it. I'm really bad at judging when she's going to do that manic laugh thing. Oh. Oh God. Well, this is a good enough time to quit as any. So we're going to call it there for the night. Whew. All right. Peace. Get some rest.